In today's video, we're going to check out the first official trailer for the upcoming epic historical drama being directed by none other than Ridley Scott. This one's called Napoleon. What's up, my dude? Your friendly neighborhood Tony here. And this is a movie I've been hearing a little bit about. As I mentioned, it's being directed and produced by Ridley Scott and starring Joaquin Phoenix, who is a fantastic actor. It's based on Napoleon's rise to power. And although I'm not super familiar with that story, I'm sure this movie's going to be pretty interesting to say the least. So let's jump on real quick. We'll watch the trailer together. Then, as we do with all our trailer reactions, we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards to see if it looks like the movie's going to be any good. If that kind of thing sounds cool to you and you want to keep up to speed on all the new big movies coming out in theaters and at home, make sure you subscribe. All right, without further ado, the first official trailer for Napoleon. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
No doubt you've seen the chaos in the streets.
Joaquin Phoenix is so good.
We must make an example, or France will fall. What would you do if this assignment of defense was transferred to you?
I promise you brilliant successes.
I'm sorry, what? Mumble much?
Everyone
I should have put subtitles on.
around is
What is this costume you have on?
This is my uniform.
Okay. She's really good too.
I led the French victory at Toulon.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
As the course of my life just changed. Napoleon.
Oh.
I'm destined for greatness. But those in power will only see me as a sword.
I suggest you take the throne as a king.
Very interesting.
Holding on.
Shall we vote?
Reminds me of Gladiator right there. Putting the crown on.
This vermin has held the world hostage with his egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
Hey now.
You think you're great. You are just a tiny little brute. There's nothing without me.
Wow. Okay.
All of Europe is uniting forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
Good. I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake.
Smart.
I simply never do.
Wow. Okay. Cocky much? Very interesting. Coming out Thanksgiving. All right. So I pulled up a little bit of information about this. As I mentioned, it's being directed and produced by Ridley Scott, who is a famed, legendary director. It's being written by someone named David Scarpa, who I wasn't very familiar with just from his name alone, but it looks like he's worked on a few things, some good, some not so good. He was a writer on The Day the Earth Stood Still, which was not a very good movie, actually a pretty bad movie. Then he wrote a movie called All the Money in the World, was actually pretty good and an unfortunate movie because they ended up having to get rid of Kevin Spacey after they already shot all of his stuff for that movie and then brought in a different actor to kind of redo it. So it was a troubled production, but the movie was actually pretty good. Then he's a writer and producer on Man in the High Castle, which is a fantastic show and kind of a historical like alternate history type show. So he's got some experience here. So I'm definitely interested to see how he does with writing this one. You know, for me, I'm a big Ridley Scott fan. He is always putting out not always great movies, right? He definitely has some flops here and there, but they're always at least well made and interesting. So I'm very curious to see what he does here with this one. I was definitely getting some Gladiator vibes from Joaquin Phoenix, putting on the crown and being that kind of like cocky, arrogant, and maybe twisted ruler character. So that was a little similar, at least, just surface level from what you got from him in Gladiator. And of course, they're making a Gladiator 2, although Joaquin Phoenix definitely won't be in that one, I don't think, unless it's like a flashback. But yeah, all in all, this looks good. I don't really know a lot lot about Napoleon, which is, probably speaks to my American ignorance. I should probably know a bit about this guy. If you do, though, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this movie's going to be good? Does it seem to be sticking to the actual historical events? Whatever you think, whether it's positive or negative, let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely be checking this movie out when it comes out. I think its official release date is November 22nd. So we've got a couple months here for that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you want to keep up to speed on all the new big movies that are coming out in theaters and at home, make sure you subscribe. I just recently saw an early screening for the new Mission Impossible movie, so I'll link my review for that right over here. That's definitely one you're going to want to check out. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. All right, be good.